Hey guys, I'm Lorenzo, producer and songwriter, and today I'm going to be showing you how I go about putting down the beat, specifically the drums on a music production. So let's get straight to it. So here's a track which I've written with a local London artist called George Balkwell. At the moment it's purely just guitar and vocals. Let's have a quick listen to a bit of the chorus and see what kind of drums we might want to lay down after.
Don't keep me waiting. Something isn't right, you're hesitating. What will it take for you to tell me why? I'm going out of my mind. And now I'm...
So immediately I'm hearing things like, don't keep me... Something isn't right, you're hesitating. So yeah, let's try and lay something like that down and see how it goes.
Don't keep me waiting. Something isn't right, you're hesitating. What will it take for you to tell me why?
Okay, so there's our starting point. If anyone is interested in knowing where those drum sounds came from, Toontrack Superior Drummer, quite handy when you want to get that real drum sound, because they are based on real drum samples. In particular, I like it because with the toms, it's already panned them for you from left to right. So you get that stereo feel. In general though, we've actually started quite unusually. What you would normally do is start with what they call the Holy Trinity. No, it's nothing religious. The Holy Trinity is the kicks, the snares and the hi-hats. And after you do that, you would normally add the decoration, like the toms in this case, and the cymbals. So why don't we go ahead and add the kicks? What I would say is, I really want this song to be more of a pop song, not a rock song. So I'm going to pick some kick drums that sound very poppy, and also the pattern I'm going to use is going to be just 4 to the floor, so like so to select the kicks, I've already downloaded loads of kick samples. There's so many out there, you can find them anywhere, and I've loaded them onto Groove Agent, which allows you to effectively use your keyboard or your synthesizer to trigger these kick sounds here. That kind of stuff. So yeah, let's go ahead and record it.
Don't keep me waiting. Something isn't right, you're hesitating. What will it take for you to tell me why?
Hey guys, so before I carry on with the rest of the video, I just wanted to quickly mention that I did add a whole bunch of effects on the toms, as you can see here. The reason being, I just wanted them to have a cleaner and punchier sound. So let me just quickly show you the before and after. This is before. And this is after I added all of these effects. So as you can probably hear, it's much more snappier. It would sit a lot better in with the mix as well. I won't go into detail about each and every effect that I added, but in one of my other videos I'll definitely go into much more detail about the mixing stage. Right, onto the super fun and creative part now, the hi-hats. The way I like to do hi-hats is I have one track fully panned to the left, one track fully panned to the right, and one fully in the center. Each track having different hi-hat sound and also different pattern of hi-hat. And that really gives it that, again, stereo feel, and it kind of sounds like there's a little cockroach crawling in your ears as you're listening to the track. So I might just coin this this style, the cockroach approach. Anyway, let's get started. Okay, so I'm going to start by adding a sampler track. So let's do this. Hat L for left. Put my little colour. And you can see I've added some before, so I've got L for left. Let's pan this left. R for right, it's already panned right, and then C for center. And when I add the sampler track, it's empty to begin with, so I just need to add a sample. So you go to your media bay or wherever your samples are. I'm going to choose this one here. And the super cool thing with samplers is that you can actually change the pitch of the sample as you go along the track. So for example, so yeah, when you're playing it in, you can just vary it, and it just makes it really, really interesting to the listener.
Don't keep me waiting. Something isn't right, your head's in my mind.
Okay, now the finishing touch I want to add on these hi-hats is what they call a hi-hat roll. I'm going to add it on the one in the left ear here, sort of in the middle of the pattern here. So let's have a little listen again. There. So in order to do that, I'll open up the MIDI. I'll draw a line just a little bit higher than the note before. Just a few notes here. So the effect is going to be like that kind of thing. This is the volume. So just gradually raise the volume as it goes along. So we should have here. Cool. So if we listen now to the whole thing together. So as you can see, like I mentioned, it's giving you that stereo cockroach-like feel. So next we're going to go for the snare drum, which is very similar to the kick drum, whereby I'm just going to add a groove agent and then select some cool samples to place in the right area for the track. Okay. It's got loads of snares here. Alright. Let's just see what would sound good. So I do really like this sound here. I think it'd be nice to open the drums with, in fact. So I'm just going to throw that on here.
Don't keep me waiting. Something isn't right, you're hesitating.
It's always good with snare drums to not have the same thing beating every single beat, you know, separate it out a bit. Okay, I really like this one as well, C#4.
Don't keep me waiting. Something isn't right, you're hesitating.
Okay, and finally we've got this one here.
Truth. Don't keep me waiting. Something isn't right, you're hesitating.
Okay, so finally I'm just going to add the cymbals here, and surprise surprise, we're going to use Groove Agent with my preloaded samples. You don't have to use Groove Agent, you can use any kind of software, but I find it handy to have it, because then you can, if you decide, oh, I don't like that sound, then you can just easily replace it by just changing the note on the MIDI. But you can just as easily just drag and drop audio samples onto the grid, and there's no issue doing that whatsoever. That's not it. Yeah. So let's listen to the drums, the whole drums, and see how it sounds.
I'd do anything to hear the truth. Don't keep me waiting. Something isn't right, you're hesitating. What will it take for you to tell me why? I'm going out of my mind, and now I'm shaking.
It's pretty good. Okay, so there's our drum beat, consisting of the kick, snare, hi-hats, and decoration such as cymbals and toms. Obviously that's only a small part of the whole song, and I definitely want the drums to grow a bit more as the song progresses. But I really hope that this has shown you a good idea of how to lay down your beat. Before I go, I just want to say a big huge thank you to Austin Hull from Make Pop Music. If you don't know Make Pop Music, go and check out their channel. It's full of really useful production tips. Till then, please like, follow, subscribe, comment. Let me know if you have any questions. If you want me to do any specific videos, just shout. And see you next time.